All right, well, after falling some 80% in 2018, Bitcoin is rallying back to regain the $5,000 mark. So how high can it go from here? Our next guest says it's setting up for another parabolic rally that could carry the cryptocurrency to $50,000 over the next 2 years. Peter Brandt is the founder of Factor Research and Trading, and he joins us live. Peter, you called Bitcoin's 80% collapse in 2018, but this is a big-time call you're making now. So what's making you so bullish?
Well, I'm a classical chartist, and so the best way for me to kind of go through it is just to point out what I see on the charts themselves. I believe that charts reflect underlying supply and demand fundamentals, and that's how we have to look at it. And I sent you out 3 charts, and let me first point out the chart of the total crypto cap market. That's a good chart to feature on, I think. And what that chart shows is that we saw the bear market that began in December of 2017, ending in December of 2018, correct about 88% of its value in the rally now that we're seeing, and that's okay. That's the Bitcoin chart. So let me talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
I believe that what's happened from December of 2017 through December of 2018 is really an analog to what happened in the 2013 to 2015 bear market, where we saw a sequential 10 up and down move in the bear market. And we've almost identically formed that same sort of pattern. After the 2015 low in Bitcoin, we saw the market then developed into a parabolic advance. And so I think the analogs are holding remarkably well. And based on those analog studies, I think cryptos now will go back into a parabolic bull market. The only question I have is, do we rally here some and then come back in sometime in late summer, check the late 2018 lows or not? I mean, there's a chance that it does, and there's a chance that it doesn't.
Yeah, Peter,
But
let me ask you about that too,
Sure.
because just when we were looking at that last chart there, I just want to make sure our viewers understand what they're seeing there in terms of history repeating itself. Like you were saying, the 2014 to 2015 kind of parabolic advance there. You're seeing that potentially play out again here in the price action you're seeing. But to your point that you just raised, the timeline there is uncertain whether or not you dip back down and retest those lows before you shoot back up higher to $50,000 to $60,000. What kind of price action and over what time period are you looking for?
Well, no, I think over the next 2-3 years. I mean, what we know is when Bitcoin starts moving, it moves. I mean, it doesn't hold up for everybody to catch the stagecoach. And so that if we start developing some upside momentum in Bitcoin, whether we come back down and have a break into the late summer and then start back up, or whether we keep going from here, I think we're going to see a similar parabolic advance. And I think it's easy to kind of look at that advance exceeding the 20,000 high, or near the 20,000 high we saw in late 2017. I would guess the target's probably about 50,000.
Okay.
Peter, what do you think is driving this 15% surge this week?
More buyers and sellers, or at least more urgency on the part of buyers or sellers.
But why now?
I'm not a fundamentalist. I really don't understand the crypto market. I trade it. I trade it actively as a trader. But I look more than underlying fundamentals at the basic underlying demand for the coins themselves.
Peter, have you seen anything else in your experience that trades at such an emotional rate as Bitcoin has, or crypto?
No, I mean, when we look at the 2015 to 2017 bull market, it was historic. I could not find another case where we saw such a sustained parabolic advance on a log scale. And so the crypto market's really quite unlike any other market I've traded in my 45 years as a trader. And the only thing I could find that was equivalent dated back into the 1920s. And so we're looking at a unique marketplace.
All right, Peter Brandt, breaking it down, the bull case for Bitcoin. Appreciate you taking the time, sir.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.